तेरी मेरा बोलना तुझे आगे अरदास गुरु गुरु वाहे गुरु गुरु रामदास आदि गुरिन में जुगाद गुरिन में सतगुरिन में श्री गुरु देवन में वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। We have the habit to bow to each other. We bow to each other and we say, Sat Sri Akal, or we say, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. When we bow to each other, we're actually bowing to our Guru, because the Guru is the Sangat and the Sangat is the Guru. There is no difference. That Sat, that is greater than all things, that is beyond death, that truth is in us, that truth is in our Guru, and our Guru is in us, and that's what we're bowing to. When we bow to the purity in each other and acknowledge that Vaheguru holds all the power, and that any of our actions are his actions, that's what we mean when we greet each other. It's the hardest thing for us to understand it on a day-to-day basis. Akan jor, chupine jor, jor na mangan, den na jor, jor na jivan, arun vichar, jor na jugati, chute sansar, ji sa jor karve ke soy. Nanak, uttam neech na koi. No one is higher and no one is lower. But we don't act like that, do we? We act like some people are higher and some people are lower. Even sometimes we want to put other people down to make ourselves feel higher. You know this kind of talk? You must have heard it. Somebody is saying this person did that, this person did that. And in that moment you feel that you are better than that person. But that's not the life of a Sikh. Sometimes people say, oh, you are a much better Sikh than I am. You know, have you heard that? So, you are much better Sikh. That's the silliest thing I ever heard in my life. How can you be better Sikh? You mean that you act better? You mean you look better? How do you know what goes on in that person's heart? How do you know they don't say one thing and do another thing? Either you are a Sikh of the Guru, or you are not a Sikh of the Guru. This is a yes or no situation. And it's not up to you. Sikh doesn't choose his Guru. Guru chooses his Sikh. Either you know that you belong to Him, or you have to belong to something else. It's not a gray area. It's like saying, are you married or are you not married? Either you are married or you are not married. Either you are pregnant or you're not pregnant. You can't be a little bit married. You can't be a little bit pregnant. And you can't be a little bit a Sikh. For this you have to know your own heart. Because if you don't make your heart soft, then you can listen to Gurbani all day, you can read Gurbani all day, and it's just like water off the roof. If you don't bow your head, really bow your head, if you don't soften your heart, this Tirit Naam, you know, the nectar, the tank of nectar of the Naam, you can pretend, but that Tirit is everywhere. That Naam is inside of you. When you live in that state, you feel that you are continually blessed. You feel that each moment has been given to you as a gift. That every situation that comes in your life, no matter how painful, is a gift from the Guru. Whether you experience dukh or sukh is your state, your own state of consciousness. There's no difference, they're the same thing. Only you judge it. This is good. This is bad. I wish this hadn't happened. If only this person had not done that. Each breath comes from Pavan Guru. Each moment is Guru's gift to you. How can a Sikh be depressed? How can a Sikh be unhappy? I don't even understand it. You know, when you come and you Mata Tek, what are you doing? I asked this of some young child the other day. I said, why do you Mata Tek? He said to me, to get a blessing. I said, so you come to the Gurdwara to get something? He said, yeah. I said, what do you get? He said, prasad. I said, yeah, it's all prasad. Look, when you Mata Tek, you don't come to get something, you come to give something. And that something you come to give is not those coins you put in the golak. You have come to give yourself. When you put your head down, you're saying, Maharajji, my head is yours. I'm yours. My head, my heart, my body, my soul. I belong to you. And Maharajji is saying to you, and you belong to me. You are my Sikh, not anybody else's Sikh. You don't know how someone else's heart will be touched by the Guru. That's between that person and his Guru. And yet we judge each other all the time. This is right. This is wrong. You did wrong. You shouldn't do that. Oh my God. You want to waste your life like that? There's one judge. Not you. But we have driven our own children away from the Guru. I was in South Hall about a week ago, and there was a beautiful kirtan at Guru Amar Das Hall, and KDP kirtan. And I went to that kirtan, and as I was walking along the street, this one boy, tall, skinny boy, about 16, 17, he walked by me, and then he went like this, and then he ran back and he said, "Are you that guy on YouTube?" I said, "I don't know. There's lots of guys on YouTube." He said, No. He said, "My hairs were just coming, and I was going to cut them. And I saw some video talking about hair and why hair is there and why we have hair and why we keep hair. And I decided not to cut my hair." I said, "Bless you for that. Now I'm going to the kirtan, come along." He was carrying 2 big hands of takeaway. He said, "Let me just drop this at the house and I'll come." So I sat in the darbar and he never appeared. And so I went downstairs and I see this boy and he's just standing with his shoes on inside the entranceway, and he's standing like this. And I went over to him, I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "Take your shoes off, wash your hands, come into the darbar." He said, "I can't." I said, "Why?" He said, "I don't know anything. I don't understand anything. I don't know what's going on." I said, "Good. That's a great place to start." I said, "You have 2 ears?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You have a heart?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Good. Take off your shoes, wash your hands, and come upstairs. You have everything you need." But he was scared. He was scared of the Gurdwara. He was scared of the people in the Gurdwara. You understand what was going on inside this boy? He felt cut off. He felt separate. He couldn't understand anything. How do our children get like this? We act one way when we're in the Gurdwara, and we act a different way at home. I was at this Khalsa school in Slough, and the parents came one night and we had a parents' meeting. I said, "Why do you send your kids to the Khalsa school?" They said, "Oh, we want them to learn Sikhi and we want them to be proper Sikh." I said, "And you think the school will do that?" "Oh, yes." I said, "Oh, no. The school can support it, but if they don't experience the joy, the delight that you have in your own Sikhi, if they don't experience the love you have for your Guru, you expect to teach them something? Forget it. Sit with them, play with them, go on the floor, get in their game with them. Then say, "Come on, let's sing something together." Teach them a little Shabad. Make it part of their play. Problem is everybody separates their life. This is my work life, this is my family life. this is my religious life, I go to the Gurdwara, I do this, that. I mean, you don't have 3 lives, you have 1 life. Either the Guru is with you all the time, at work, at home, in the Gurdwara, everywhere, or the Guru is not with you. You don't get a blessing when you come to the Gurdwara. You come to have Guruji's darshan. You come to offer yourself. But we live split lives. And I said to these kids, how come you're one person at home and then you're another person with your mates? And they all laughed. I said, what, do you think I don't know that? I said, you want to please your parents, you want to make them happy. But I said, come here, I'm going to tell you a secret. And they leaned over, I said, you can never make your parents happy. Never. Make yourself pleased with your own excellence. Make your Guru pleased with your pyar, with your seva. Don't worry about parents. You try to match up one thing, then they'll give you another thing. There comes a morning when you wake up and you look in the mirror and you see that you are not the daughter your mother thinks you are. You are a different person. But everybody has fantasies. People have fantasies about their children. My fantasy is my child will be this, 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 and this. We have fantasies about our marriage. My husband will be this, 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 and this. We have fantasies about ourselves, you know. Someday my ship will come in. Someday I'll win the lottery. Whatever the fantasy is. But our reality is more beautiful than our fantasy. And we think we know what we want to happen or what's going to happen. What do we try to make happen? We set goals, we have an action plan. You know, this is the language of business, right? You set a goal, you make an action plan, you assess. There's already a plan. My sons both went to Miri Piri Academy in Amritsar. And I remember going in 1999. It was the 300th anniversary at Anandpur Sahib. We all went to Anandpur Sahib. And when I came to Amritsar, my son said, Papaji, let's go do Ishnan Seva at Darbar Sahib. I said, why? And so we went at night to wash the floors. It was very funny. The Sevadar said to me, what is your name? I said, Guruka Singh. He said, yeah, I know, but what's your name? I said, Guruka Singh. No, your name. Mera naam Guruka Singh hai. Huh? And then we went and we did the seva. And you know, when the washing is finished, then all of the rugs come back and the manji sahib and the jangala sahib and everything are replaced exactly, perfectly. And the sevadar comes with that attar of rose, you know, on those little cotton balls, and anoints the manji sahib in preparation for Guruji's Prakash. And then as you come through, the Sevadar takes one of those little cotton balls and puts it here in your dastar. And all day long, you smell that smell. That beautiful smell. The smell of your Guru. It goes with you everywhere. And sometimes I catch it in my memory. You know, I get a whiff of that rose. It's so blissful. And I went with my son back to his flat. And the dhobi came and brought his laundry. And he was taking his kachera and putting them in the drawer, and he opened that drawer. And I look in, and that whole drawer is lined with scores and scores of these cotton balls from all the nights that he had gone and done the Ishnan Seva. And I said to myself, this is not my boy, this is Guru's boy. Within a year, he shaved off. And he trimmed all his hairs and shaved his head bald. He went and he left from India. He came back, he joined the Navy. And, you know, he became a good, hard-drinking soldier boy with all the other soldiers. And I never said to him anything. I just said, Bhai Guru, you're in my heart, you're in my ardas. I didn't know what would happen to him. 2 years ago, he met a girl. He was on leave from the Navy in Guam. And she was just a blonde, Gorda farm girl from middle America, you know. She didn't know anything. She met him on the beach. They came back to America. He got restationed in America. He told me, Papa, I'm getting married. I said, good. Then he said, can we be married in our Gurdwara? I said, yes. Come. And this girl came into our Sangat, and she was love-bombed. All the girls made party for her. All the girls did her mendi. My son had ordered a beautiful lenga for her from India to be made and sent over, got there just before the wedding. And I sat them down before the wedding and I said to her, so, what do you see in this boy? She said, oh, I love him. I said, does he ever do his banis? Does he ever do his nitnem? And she said, yes. I said, why do you say it like that? She said, well, he does it when I ask him to. I said, you ask him? She said, I love the sound of it. And she would come to him and say, can we do Rehra Sahib? Can we do Japji Sahib? After the wedding, we were at our house and she said to me, you know, I really want to have children. But when we have children, I want to raise them as Sikh. I said, why? She said, I have such a small life. And you have such a big life. I want my children to have a big life. I want my children to serve. Do you understand what happened? Across all these years, the Guru reached out and touched this boy's heart for all the love and all the seva that he had done in his own relationship with his Guru. He fell in love with this girl. He didn't know what he was getting into. He had no idea. She had been a Sikh of the Guru before, in a former life. And the Guru brought these souls together so that she could bring him back to his Sikhi. And now he is growing his hairs out because of a farm girl from Ohio. Nay, not because of a farm girl from Ohio. Because the Guru touched her heart, because her heart was soft, and his heart had become hard. And through his love for her, his heart became soft, and then the Guru could penetrate. So, his relationship with his Guru is his relationship with his Guru. I have nothing to say about it. Your relationship with your Guru is your relationship with your Guru. No one has the right to judge or say anything about it. There's no such thing as a good Sikh, and there's no such thing as a bad Sikh. There's just us. And either we belong to him, and he belongs to us, or not. No gray area. Then, everything you see, everyone you see, becomes that Satnam. It's that state where you see God in everything. It doesn't matter whether it's stars in the sky or the dog poop on the ground. It's all God. There's nothing that's not God. Either you take your man out of the equation, right? And let the Guru be in the equation. Instead of my, it becomes thy. Instead of mine, it becomes thine. That transformation is the transformation the Guru is talking about when he says that the Guru is the philosopher's stone that transforms base metal into gold. That transformation is not somebody performing some miracle, water into wine, it's not like that, giddy, giddy, giddy. It's the miracle is inside of you. You become gold. You shine like gold. I asked, there were 423 kids at this Khalsa primary school. And I said to them, show me your kara. And they raised their hand. I said, why do you wear it? Where does it come from? What is its meaning? One boy put his hand. He said, to show respect. I said, respect for what? Respect for the Guru. I said, you wear kara to show respect? I said, okay. Why this? Why not something else? Of those 423, not one child could tell me where this came from. Not one. I said, look, in the ancient times, only a slave wore an iron ring. It meant that the mark of a slave. I said, so you are wearing this iron ring. You are Guru's banda. That's what it means. You serve only him. And they looked like, wow, I never heard that before. Why have they never heard that before? Why has no one told them? Do we want our kids to be afraid to come to the Gurdwara? Do we want our kids to feel shut off and cut off? Do we want our kids to go through the motions? I see people come up to me with a little baby and they say to the little baby, say, Bhai Guruka Singh Ji. Say, Bhai Guruka Singh Ji. And the baby's looking at me, and I'm going, yeah. We want our children to be a performing dog. You know? Did you do your trick? They're not your kids. They're Guru's kids. That's what it means to be a parent. You understand the word parent? Pay rent. You are the person who takes out the wallet. Right? And you know, they come very sweetly, oh, Papaji, I say, how much you want? Well, can I just have 20? Look, we're here to give them the values. We're here to give them our own love of our Guru. How we have been transformed and turned into gold. They have to see that gold shine. We can't tell them. So let your kids be Guru's kids. Raise them with love. Don't make them into your property. They have their own destiny. And you know, as I travel around Great Britain, and this is the first time I've come up north. I've come many times. I always end up in and around London. But I see so many kids rising up with strength and pride and leadership and love and respect for each other and for the Guru and for the Panth. I see our future very clearly, and it's more beautiful than you can imagine. These kids are jewels. So treat them as such and give them respect, because they are sovereign humans and they belong to their Guru just as you. We're here for one reason: to remember who we are and to take care of each other. That's what Simran is, right? Simran is remembering that you remember that Bhai Guru is in you. Ang Sam Bhai Guru. Simran is that you remember all day long, because that's why we do jap in the morning. We do jap so that the Nam will go inside, and that Simran goes all day long. In our breath, we remember, we forget, we remember, we forget, we remember. The beauty of forgetting is remembering. The beauty of remembering is why. Why do we make things so complicated? Life is very simple. It's not a hard thing. We get up in the morning, we work hard, we take care of everybody. That's all it is. When someone sees this star, they should go, that's someone who can help me. I can go get help from that person. I'm hungry, I'll be fed. I'm in pain, I'll be healed. I'm lonely, somebody will be with me, talk to me, hug me. Why do we want to be separate from everyone? Live our own little lives. That girl from Ohio came to me and said, I don't want to live a little life. I want to live a big life. I want my children to live a big life. But I look around me, I see lots of Sikhs of the Guru who are living very little lives. Be with people. Get out. Turn off the television. Invite everybody to your home. It's not your home anyway. It's Guru's home. Look for that person who looks like this. And go and smile and talk to them. Give them something to uplift them. That's who we are. Am I not right?
Yeah.
Is that who we are? We're the people who can help people. And when people look at us, they should know that. And God knows this world needs a lot of help right now. You saw that plane was shut down with those children on and everything? Oh my God. Because somebody was, what do they call it? His trigger finger was itchy. He was scared. So maybe an attack is coming. So maybe an attack is coming. So what? You think Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj's Fauj went out on the battlefield thinking, oh, maybe there'll be a battle today? Maybe I'll get killed? How can one soldier have so much courage to cut down hundreds? How can one man be completely fearless? Because you know that it's not you. You read Japsab, you read Chandidavar, that arm that holds the sword is owned by God, not you. You're not doing anything. The sword moves by itself. Just so everything in your life moves by itself. It's not you. Akan jor. You only think you are doing it. So why do we fight with each other? Why do we waste time arguing with each other? Why do we want to prove who is right? I'm right, you're right, he's right. What a waste of time. Guru says fools waste their lives arguing. Who cares who's right? The Guru is right. I've seen this in a marriage too. You know, you argue. The man wants to be right. The woman wants to be right. Nobody wants to drop their position. What's the big deal about being right? Tell me. Is that really what's important in your life? I decided a long time ago in my marriage, my wife always won the argument anyway, so I figured, why waste my time? I don't want to waste my time arguing. She's going to win, so why do? No problem. Makes for a very happy marriage. This is our 43rd wedding anniversary. You know, the reason our marriage is happy is very simple. This Lavan is not just a ritual. It's not just a ceremony. This Lavan is that you are making the center of your life your Guru. That you are walking together around your Guru, and the Guru is the center of your life. And I'm going to say, if you live your life and the Guru and the Sangat is not the center of your life, if money or power or control or sex or any other thing is the center of your life, then you will spin out. There's only one center that holds true, that you can have an orbit that will be stable, and that's when you orbit the Guru and the Sangat, because the Sangat is the Guru and the Guru is the Sangat. So if your life does not orbit the Guru and the Sangat, then what do they say? Sayonara, sayonara. I've seen it over and over. And people say, oh, I'm not religious. I'm not really religious, you know. You're religious, I'm not religious. He's a little religious. He's very religious. What is this? What is religious anyway? I don't even understand it. Religion is dead. Religion is over, man. Religion is a button that you put on that says, hello, my name is Arjun, I am a Sikh. Hello, my name is John, I am a Protestant. Hello, my name is whatever, I'm a Jew. Sikhi is not a religion. We say, well, we're the world's fifth largest religion. Well, in 50, 60 years, there won't be any religion anyway. Why waste our time? You want to know what a Sikh is? A Sikh is someone who can help you. That's it. Live with grace. Live with courage. Live with honor. Live with truth. Because ultimately you have to live with yourself. And when you go before Dharmraj, you have to look in the mirror. And you are forced to see yourself very clearly. So I'm going to say, why not look in the mirror now? You want to wait until it's time to go? You don't even know when it's time to go. I don't know when it's time to go. This world is a hotel. You check in, and then you check out. And you better have your bill paid when you check out, or they'll come after you to collect it. So get your accounts straight, pay your bills, live very righteously, don't exploit anyone, don't criticize anyone, don't judge anyone. You want to judge someone? Judge yourself. Get straight with yourself. Clean yourself. Bathe in that Nam Tirit. Work on the things that are your weaknesses and make them strong. Take the things that are your strengths and offer them to the Guru and say, what do you want me to do today? Show me how you want me to use my strength. I'm good at this. Take me and help me serve you by using this. This is a very simple life. It's the simplest of lives. I never worry about anything. Where in the Guru does it say the Guru Sikh worries all the time? Does it say that? No. It says your affairs are all arranged, but you don't believe it. You think you have to arrange them. That's okay. Guruji is very patient. He'll wait while you think you're arranging them. And then they'll still be arranged. So why hustle and hassle? Why argue and fight? Why care whether your opinion is right? Just be bright. Just be the light. And your very presence will inspire people to Guruji's charan. Bhai Guruka Singh Ji. By the way, I have never seen Q&A in a Gurdwara. So I'm going to say this. If you have a Q, take it to A. And if you want to talk to me, I won't run away. I'll be here, you can talk to me.